Hello, classmates and Miss. Today I'm going to talk a little bit of the millennials about a video that we were uh, we were to see into YouTube. Well, first of all, the video talked about how the millennials differs from other generation. It talks about some generations about how they live and how they were prospering and how they develop their skills. Today I'm going to mention some advantages and some other disadvantages that are present during these different generations. It talked about the baby boomers who were born during the 40s and 60s. Uh, it was a period that was very difficult because the kids, the people, and the teenagers didn't have the opportunity to share with different with technology or education, and it was very strict because the most of the people were forced to be part of an army on to fight because it was the period when was happening where it was ending the World War II. It was other generation that was the generation called the Generation X. This generation it from the people that were born from the 60s to the 80s. It was kind of difficult. It was also, but it was a little bit more easier because the people were starting to have the opportunities to study and to be part of a school or to go and so they can develop their abilities there in mathematics and different other topics. Now, I consider myself a millennial because I was born before the 2000s. So, uh, I think that there are many ways that we can make that we have an advantage uh, from others because, for example, people from that were born after the 2000s they were born with a more advanced technology, and it had in some aspect it can cause some negative aspects. For example, it can cause some trust turns if they don't use well what is the internet or any other sources, and they misuse the way they had to do it. So this so we can say that technology has positive and negative aspects. A positive aspect is that it can make us easier to search information, to communicate with people that is in other places. For example, we can communicate with familiars that are, uh, I don't know, in Europe and we are in America, so it is easier for us to communicate. So, but not only to communicate. So let's talk about the education. Now education is more advanced because we can work in the internet. Most of the works that are settled by homework, so that we work them online. For example, here at Samaran, most of the homeworks that we do, we make them online. The English homeworks, for example, and technology has advanced. But let's talk about now negative aspects. What happens when a kid takes a computer and he starts to use it? So people they start to use this and they don't develop their brain skills. Why I tell you that they don't develop their brain skills the way they had to do it? Because they are more concentrated on in what is a TV show or I don't know a tablet, and they forget about what is mathematics, they what is I don't know other materials that are important in life. It's harder for them to learn how to add, how to subtract, divide, multiply. So I think that we can make a better we can make a better generation if we use all these aspects and we can make them into and show our kids to use it the right way. We can learn, we can teach our kids to use this technology to develop their skills, like downloading mathematic themes in their iPhones, in their tablets, and whatever they have, and to download programs that are going to help them and not going to cause a damage into their brain. So I suggest parents that today they can teach their kids how to use their this technology, because as it can help to our kids to be better person, it can also make our kids uh, convert into the worst people around the world. Thank you.